gentlemen, put your hands together, give all the love in the world. It's Vasco Zeferina!
Hello everyone, my name is Vasco Zeferina. I'm a third-year PhD researcher at the University of Manchester. I'm based in Tyndall Center for Climate Change Research. First of all, I want to acknowledge you. It is my first time doing stand-up. I'm not that nervous. I should be fine. I must be prepared to be on a stage like this one and do stand-up. Basically, every day there is drama in my life. I want to use the first minute of my set to speak up for all the PhDs that suffer in silence, like myself. In my case, the worst part of the PhD is the relationship with the supervisor. People normally say that when relationships don't work out, it's both parts' fault. Bullshit. It's my supervisor's fault. I have this one example that I think explains why. So, we were in this meeting and my main supervisor came up with this idea. Brilliant idea, I have. Vasco, you should start doing some public engagement. No. I don't think it's appropriate. And he asked me, why? And I told him, look, in my country, you don't go around and you do public engagement with several people. There, you meet the one, you get engaged, and you get married. And that's why I end up here. They told me to apply to the Bride Club, so I'm here to talk about my research. By the way, you are welcome. My research, I'm looking at cooling demand in office buildings and the effects to the power network with climate change. Basically, I'm trying to estimate how much more electricity demand is going to exist in the future with climate change. People not only say, cool, great research topic, cool, climate change, really relevant for the future. Cool, tell me more about your findings. Look, stop with this. It's not cool, it's warmer, the climate is warmer. The science says that by the end of the century, the global average temperature is going to increase by 2 to 5 degrees. Maximum temperatures may rise up to 10 degrees. That's why I'm looking at cooling demand and the implication to the power network. Is it clear? Is it all clear? Again, you are welcome. I agree. I think the science is not completely aware of the implications of climate change, so I want to contribute to the science. So the science and the climate change assessment risks always point that the The worst consequence, they're going to exist in countries like the Bangladesh, the Maldives, the coral reefs in Australia, the Netherlands, but they always neglect the massive consequence in my country. I'm from Portugal. Portugal is a southern European country, warm, temperate climate. Okay, the ecosystems there, they can cope with extremely hot events. But I'm not so sure in the future with global warming. There are some species there that they might get extincted. We have this one species. They are migrants. They come around June and leave by September. Some scientists call them the gene sapiens. Some other call them the Bus erectus. They do agree in one thing. When they come to Portugal, their skin immediately turns red. There in Portugal, we call them the British. Me, as a researcher, I know that I have the mission to save them. Again, you are welcome. So, you know a bit more about me. I'm Portuguese. And if I'm Portuguese, I'm not Spanish. Look, some of you always try to imply it's the same thing. Wrong. For you to think. First, in Spain they have paella. In Portugal we have proper, good food. I like paella, but paella is just rice and seafood. If it was a bit more elaborate, I can tell you, the Spanish wouldn't be able to prepare it. We Portuguese, we already accept the Brexit. For us, it's your decision. If you think that you should leave, you leave. We have to accept it. We can't do nothing. But the Spanish, they just can't accept it. And that's the reason for that, is that they can't cope with the idea that there is one country that thinks it's better off alone than united with them. Finally, I want to confess one thing. Few weeks ago, I was about to give up on coming to the Bride Club, but I didn't. Instead, I went to the counseling service. They were really good. Good people there. I went there and I told them my fear. So my fear was simple, is that after my set, the researchers in my area would come to me and say, Vasco, it took us 30 years to get governments and countries to declare climate emergency. And you, a PhD, you think you can go to the Bride Club and try to make fun of climate change research? Who the hell do you think you are? But the therapist there, she knew me. And she asked, what can be the worst outcome of your set? And I was honest. I told her, it's that Greta Thunberg sees my performance or my set, and she doesn't find me funny at all. It's silly, isn't it? Like, she's 16 years old, I'm 32 years old, and I'm afraid of her. But look, I mean, yeah, it can be really hard. Like, if she doesn't like me at all. She goes on social media. She posts something like, "How dare he, trying to make fun of climate change? I'm screwed." The very next moment, my social media accounts, everyone is going to attack me. My credibility as a researcher is gone, and my life for a few months is a chaos. But I came up with an idea. I did. So basically, I delete all my social media accounts before coming to this stage. Not really. I kept Tinder and Bumble. There she cannot reach me. She's 16, I'm 32 with her. But still, I was afraid. I don't know. I mean, she normally says that we are stealing her dreams. She doesn't see change. But I'm not naive. I'm 32 years old, and the world is not the same. When I was a teenager, a 16 years old girl like her, who couldn't cyberbully a 32 years old man like me. Look, it's crazy. And no one thinks I'm the victim. Greta is saving the world, is saving the planet. Vasco, grow up. I don't agree. And in my defense, I have to tell you, I didn't sleep for 3 nights. She was also stealing my dreams. I cannot report to anyone. I can't. So I isolate myself. And then this one day, I couldn't sleep. It was 2 a.m. And I thought, I'm gonna call this one person that I know is there for me. So I called, and I said, "Mom, I can't sleep. It's Greta." Blah, 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 blah. And my mother, with all her love, told me, "Vasco, for God's sake, let me sleep!" And there, I realized that not even my mother would stand up for me on this. But then I said to myself, "Vasco, you are 32 years old. You're gonna go on that stage and tell the world you are proud." So I'm here today to share this with you. You are welcome.